star.
No, hopefully not too much.
Questions?
What are you expecting from Buffalo?
Expecting a great defense that's going to come out and play very hard. It's usually our rival game, so I expect that they come out pretty fired up and ready to play. They just came off a win versus Ohio. It's a big win for them, and facing another good opponent, so I'd expect their confidence is pretty high, so we have to be ready for that.
Did you watch that game film of them against Ohio?
I watched a little bit of it.
All right, what were your impressions of that drive that they had and the defensive stop?
Like I said, I think they run the ball well and they play hard, and they got a good defensive line front, especially number 46, great player. So I had to game plan a little bit against him.
Just you guys threw a little bit more earlier, and I guess as fun as it might be to hand the ball to Bernard all the time, when you throw a little bit earlier, does he get you in a better rhythm and have the kind of sharp game that you had Saturday?
I think so. I think for any quarterback, not just me, get some little easy throws early on. It builds your confidence. You know, you kind of warm up with those throws and just gets you into the game. But really, that's it. Yeah.
What was last week's practice like? I mean, Steve said he wanted a tip-off football team after the Toledo game. Did you guys, was that all it took to say, we can't let this happen?
Yeah, that's all it took. After that Toledo loss, we learned how Coach talks about how fragile it is. We were a little content with where we were, and instead of practicing with the edge we always have, it came back to haunt us, and we got back to that last week, and I think it worked out well for us. So, coach is just going to keep striving for us to do that.
Is that hard for you guys to battle that as players in today's day and age with Facebook and Twitter, and you might be going to class, you're walking around campus, and after you beat Maryland, everybody's telling you how good you guys are. Is it just hard? Coach just talked about human nature side of things. Is it hard to block that out? Is there a good way to do it?
I think that comes with maturity, team maturity. I think our older guys handle it well because they've been there. We haven't had as much success as we've been having so far, but we've been there before. We've had big wins, and I know our seniors and juniors, the older guys, they know how to handle that. But coach is just going to keep stressing that to the young guys, because we got some young guys playing. Just folks telling them on how to handle this success. It is hard when people are telling you did so good, but then really when you go back and look at the tape, there's a lot of mistakes we made that have to be corrected. So I think our seniors and leaders have to do a good job of just making sure everybody's focused on the next game and not last week's win.
So does that make it easier for you guys this week to get that point across and say, we can't let this happen?
Yeah, it does, because we've seen that the way we handled it the first time didn't work too good for us, so I think we have a better understanding of how to handle it now.
What are some of the mistakes that you guys are making that you think you can improve upon or correct?
Just finishing blocks, finishing throws, catching runs, little mistakes that are correctable. It can be corrected. Nothing major, I don't think. Little pass pros, run techniques, little things that so every team has to work on during the week. So
you guys have actually had a nice long winning streak at home, I guess, up until the Ohio game last year, and now you've kind of dropped 3 out of 4. Is that kind of something you've talked about a little bit, just kind of getting that home field advantage back?
We haven't talked about it much, but we want to win at home. I think we're 0-2 now at home, and it's not about just winning at home. It's about winning the game. So, but being at home and understanding that we haven't played well at home yet, I think we want to come out and do that well this week.
Any other questions?